be there, but
Alright.
they also do have Cloud coming out here with the chamber. For DRX, Hyunmin.
Okay.
Into the race.
On the race.
Okay, so going back a little bit to some previously tried and true tested agents here for Sunset Rays, of course, always was the go-to if you had to pick one duelist on Sunset. A lot of self-sustainability. Also, you're going to have still a little bit of that synergy with the slow orb and things like that alongside the Sage. But SLT, like you mentioned, just bringing in basically the triple op comp, as I like to talk about it, where the Jet, the Yoru, and the Chamber, all of them can be holding those aggressive sight lines to trade off of each other.
On stage is set, agent select done. Now just mere moments away from jumping into game, seeing if SLT gonna be able to work some magic here on the stage and take down the Titans of DRX.
I really hope they are competitive. I really hope they are.
Timer is ticking, so with that, let's go ahead and get this party started. Korea on Korea action to begin day 2. SLT looking to make their mark here on this stage ahead of the start of the 2026 Pacific season. DRX is their first opponent.
This is SVL.
Thank you, Ethereal Voice.
Just a reminder to everybody. And I think this is going to be invaluable experience for SLT to get this before the official season begins, to kind of get that taste of what it's going to be like in Pacific, as we see SLT kick things off with an ace stack on the attacking side.
Alright, let's go.
Or push out Boombot.
Okay, Hyunmin, very ambitious play to try and get it all.
Caught, full face coming through.
SLT just kind of running it down.
Here onto Zexy, falls the forward, push forward now into the Zexy, oh man!
Damn. Okay.
Fast on the flick, able to find Bane. Drawing out the weapon just in time. Mako, however, does as Mako always does, which is kill somebody through a smoke. So
Mako
comes away with that one. To bring it now into a 3v4 as they attempt the retake, but Mako himself now spammed down a bit.
Teleport's ready. Yeah, the heals coming back in from the Sage.
Flashback.
Flashback finding Clouds.
Solid shot, able to find Clouds,
no.
but look at
LP.
this flank coming through. LP almost taken down there.
But they should
so
be
fast
fine.
to try to turn it around, but Zuna will find the finisher, and SLT take the opening pistol.
Yeah, well, oftentimes, usually it should be DRX greeting SLT and saying welcome, but SLT says welcome to what's going to be the new age of Valorant. I mean, you see Zexy gets the frag, immediately dashes forward, and just does not stop. I don't think anyone in DRX thought that Zexy would already be there to cut off any backup. Even able to get this kill. Maybe a little bit of luck on his side as well, but a nice jump. And it's the pacing that DRX is going to have to pick up on now that they've got a taste of it in the pistol round.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Plenty experienced tapering that heavy aggressive play style. Years of experience dealing with Paper X to try to assist him here, but a bit of a different flavor here with SLT's setup. While Zexy already so far forward.
That's what I'm talking about.
Up into street, gets the spot, but doesn't get the shot. No one's back over to top mid, gets out safely. It's Klaus. Back, one tap, ghost shot. Mako goes down free, gonna take it down off screen. Hyunmin does manage to find one in response.
Paper classic.
Chance to maybe find some additional damage, but still gonna have to be at least 2 kills if they want to take these weapons away.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna look too possible. Flashback had gotten a pick off there, that would have been amazing, but already whittled down low. LP with another nice headshot, and it's just gonna be having a Bane looking to do some damage.
Rifles.
Oh, Bane will be able to find the one, but the Guardian gets scooped up. Marshall juggles over. LP can go ahead and collect that.
So they don't lose any guns.
The big investment weapons
pretty good bonus.
Carried over.
Yeah, so again, I think DRX has the right ideas in terms of, okay, we want to make sure we don't give a main for free against this chamber. We want to deny that ability to just take aggressive angles and TP back. You're stacking on that side, but now that you've done that immediately, whenever SLT has the weapon advantage, they just push up mid for free, and they're already in your spawn within the first 20 seconds. So DRX is already going to have to kind of consider things carefully on, okay, well, if we give up this space, are we willing to give up mid, or do we have to fight on both sides and just completely choose one of the sides to go for a retake?
Well, aggression is continuing here going into the bonus round. Mako just going to be setting up the smoke. Paranoia already out. See if he can maintain control of this. Quick little up peek, and Cinder swings in off of that one, and Mako can take it down. Hyunmin now, the one to fall. Bane arriving, swings the corner. He's able to find a kill here onto the Jet with 3. Going to be eliminated. Cinder collects a third.
SLT.
And that is the bonus locked
That's the bonus
up.
round.
SLT. 3-0 start as this spike gets planted, barring a miraculous 1v4 from Flashback.
You know, the crazy thing about this is that this would be one of the maps that DRX absolutely would have watched. It would have been one of the maps where they would have said, okay, we kind of, you know, get a feel for it. Sure, it's the offseason. Maybe you're not breaking down every single second of it, but you've seen this. This is how they found success. And yet, it's still working. The amount of teamwork we just saw there, the updraft to peek around the corner, and then you check both sides before you cross the street. The trades are just immaculate here from SLT.
Big round from Cinder.
Okay.
Huge round for SLT
So
across the
far,
board. So 3-0 start on the attack. DRX.
SLT definitely can compete.
Struggle street here with just the singular Vandal carried over here by Flashback. No way, no attempt to try to go for that one to turn it around.
Mechanically, I mean, we kind of
See?
mechanically they would
I
definitely
think my
be
big
able to
question,
compete.
it's an
But
off-season tournament. Stakes
let's see.
less
Let's see.
compared to, you know, obviously a tournament like Champions per
Sure.
se. How long until Termy calls a timeout?
Calls a timeout. The next big question for DRX. But also, if there's one thing that Termy really doesn't like, it's gotta be not losing to another Korean squad. Because
Sure.
you've had that title for so long as being the best. Of course, you've lost it a couple
Zexy.
times now, but surely you don't want to lose it to an Ascension team.
Unable to go wide enough, but there's a spot out. Looking for the one tap and come in on the safety for a
LP.
brief little moment until LP is able to find him. Bane
Should
taken
be
down
round
at the
over.
same time.
Unless
Mako
Mako has something to say about
staying
it.
tucked here at alley. Flashback.
Flashback finds
Just
one.
managed to get an
But
angle
Mako died.
around the rear.
Planted.
Similar scenes the previous round. It's looking like Flashback. They might just be calling for him to save this weapon once again.
Depends if they can get a kill here, sure.
Well, he's already hightailing it out.
Yeah, you gotta bail now.
So we'll just be freeing. Maybe see if he catches
Alright,
something on
just
the
gonna
exit with
save.
this Sheriff.
And freeing, just gonna try and find one.
Some kind of dent in, but well, SLT really suffering any heavy losses.
Last
Able to
player
buff out the
standing.
scratches with relative ease.
Time to jump.
Well, I mean, again, it's a story of just good cover, good timings, good checking corners. You look at the mini-map, it's SLT is such
Oh,
a
wow, pressure
fascinating
goes
team
down.
to
Okay.
follow along because
Doesn't get to save the
they
gun,
have everything
but they just
considered. If one
do
person's just
achieve it.
pushing out
It's
aggressively,
15,
like we
play
watch
him
the Jets
max
POV and you're
possible
thinking,
bonus.
whoa, like you're just going in there,
Okay,
just
he
looking
gets
at the
dropped
site,
out.
not even checking your back. It's because you've got Klaus covering for anybody peeking out. The Euros there to trade for you on the site. They really have all of this planned out, even though it just looks like raw aim duels.
One enemy
Very
remaining.
clean so far. Back into another buy.
SLT versus Paper X
Time out of this
is a
sword.
pretty good
It's
game
floated
to
a bit
watch.
longer here by Termy. And seems like it's going to be the latter. So an operator here in hand for Flashback.
Who's next?
DRX
Green.
absolutely needing this to be the round.
Okay.
Break of the wall. Just go ahead, allow for LP to slot forward with that dimensional drift. At the same time, Zexy
Bane
trying to take this
catches
forward space,
Lexi.
but Bane does manage to find him. Jump out of the smoke.
What a
Judge
judge.
in hand. LP able to find the kill as ring does fall. A 1-for-1 thus far.
Bane.
Shock darts here from Bane, not quite finding the mark.
Point hitting
Too
him.
deep, Cinder avoids it.
Yeah, losing that backside for a little bit has really put a wrench into DRX's plans here.
Zuna. Dude, Zuna is
Gone.
one of the players
Mako
to
now
watch for
arriving
sure.
on the scene. Look at the TP into
Uh-oh.
corner. Hello! They've already
Not sure
scaled
about that
forward.
one, Mako. I'm
Gotten
not
sights
sure
on
about
the
that one.
angle. Flashback is trying to rotate around, get himself in a position. They know they've dealt some damage here to a couple of these players, so it does feel worth it to try to go for this, even with the operator in the mix. Clear the drone here for now. The jump up Bane, finding a second.
Spike
He
planted.
now gone
One enemy remaining.
with a shot.
They should be fine.
Leaves Zuna at
Unless
17
Zuna pulls
health
off
and a
like
dream.
miracle.
Try to see if he can clutch this out.
Gets the
Doesn't avoid the
flash,
flash
faults
though. Will just
him.
be
Okay,
hounded
nice
down
by
by the
flash.
classics. That's going to be
Do you
DRX
think
getting
they
the
are?
defuse, getting themselves on the board, but still suffering 3 casualties.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that good for DRX, but they'll take what they can get. And I'll be honest, I was still holding my breath despite how low the health was for Zuna, just because that's one of the things that got them all the way, is Zuna in the clutch, able to play so smart. But Flashback outsmarts him this time, I love it. Flash on one side, still going for the wraparound in a 2v1. Of course, the Judge, something that the SLT squad will buy even when they have full creds if they think it'll benefit their pacing, as we just saw Breen get a taste of in this round.
Planted.
But it does feel like DRX starting to kind of get a hold of the pacing, wanting to back out. Yeah, I'm playing a little bit, staggering backwards, talking about something, you know, of the plays that SLT is making in the smokes there briefly in the comms. They're getting wary of the habits
trying to
that
take
SLT
out this aim in control. Klaus. Shot goes by.
Klaus. Scope back in fast enough, so Hyunmin still breathing, has the orb, and that's 5 ults now assembled for the side of DRX.
Oh,
Spot
sexy.
there on Namako's head, but the shot cannot be found. At the same time, really just LT to try to just cause some distractions over here onto this B site.
It's a lot. I mean, mid's been pushed up, B main's been broken down. The only place that DRX really has any confidence in is A main. They're going for the re-clear, but they get shut down by Zuna. Immediate trade from Hyunmin just to stabilize.
But now you've got Cinder pushing in, catching freeing there on the site. Just breaking through market. Trying to get onto an angle here.
But it's the bomb.
What's the spike going to be left on the floor here for the moment? TP pickup Cinder. I mean, it's a hop, skip, and a jumping away. Goes for it, but still is able to hold his own. Bane's going to be taken down, and Flashback is caught in mid. SLT showing no mercy. Maintain this 4-round lead, now 5-1.
It almost feels like the audience on the DRX side just can't believe what they're watching right now. I mean, you're seeing your beloved squad just seemingly getting shut down mechanically. But again, there's a little bit more behind that. If you look at the movement, if you look at the way that they're getting into positions to cover for each other. Of course, things like this, I mean, just a good swing from Cinder, kind of reading the tempo on Bane's peak there. But overall, there's never a stop to SLT's flow. There's always someone next.
3 sheriffs and a bit of a solo operation here for LP.
But that's just
exits back, Klaus in mid.
Klaus finds Bane
there at the top. Now freeing, work cut out for him as the entry comes forward here onto the B site. Now just hiding within the smoke, but it's only a classic in hand. They are very suspicious. They found him.
This is
good checks as well. And again, when DRX is weak, they put their strongest weaponry in mid. It's just the same habits.
Flash over the top, plenty of damage. That double face coming through. And yeah, just cuts him the legs right out from underneath of him as Hyunmin does fall.
Doesn't really do anything.
For surviving. The economy is already basically capped for damn near everyone.
You gotta stop it, Termy. I know you don't like to during the offseason, but you gotta stop it. The DRX players just aren't quite catching on to a good solution. They've got some ideas, but SLT is just one step ahead. They've got so many slight micro variations in their defaults. Oh, wow! Klaus just said, go ahead and peek in mid, I'll take you out. Confidently against DRX, bold statements.
I mean, at this point,
he's giving it.
He's absolutely right for having that
thought. They are owning. They are pounding. They are pounding.
Challenge accepted.
The headphones on stage are too good. Bane didn't hear you, Klaus.
Oh, man.
A flaw.
You
have to say flashback.
And yeah, it feels like intervention is going to be necessary.
Trying to just aggro out one of the mains.
I mean, it's DRX trying to get aggressive there in this round, and they just get absolutely dunked on.
It is turning into a dunking, isn't it? I mean, sure, the pistol round, a couple of those early ones, you could argue that, okay, you're getting used to it, but
it doesn't feel like they are.
Yeah, 7 rounds in, and it feels like they've lost any grasp they briefly had in the 3rd or 4th round. Now you're just trying to save this operator, but so much time left.
Oh, turns back the other way. Flashback does manage to find one, but he's right in front of LP, just completely surrounded, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. SLT now up by 6 rounds, already guaranteeing a lead at the half. And it looks like this one could just balloon absolutely out of control. I mean, you can see them just trying to go for the setup, but too many players, and Sexy just hits the shots. Just on freeing before you can even try to get it come back out.
Exactly, and this is the benefit of this composition. As wild as it seems, they can always be holding these off angles, aggressive angles for the first duel, because all of them can dash your TP out of it, right? You've got the Jet, you're in chamber. Shout from Hyunmin.
Well,
oh, he's gone.
There goes that.
Not sure if that trade was worth it.
Disappeared in the smoke like a magician. Just gone, freeing, able to find one there with the Sheriff flashback. Getting one off camera. Hyunmin puts the stinger to use.
Showing some signs of life.
Sexy just dancing around here at market. Seemingly was unscouted, so Does manage to catch Shunman off
We
guard.
still have the dimensional drift.
2v3, weapons not recovered. Dimensional drift's gonna go
Just
through.
gets invested.
Flashback. The spot out now onto
Sexy
one. Not sure if he's seen the
investigates
second. No, he is
some-
not.
Oh, Mako.
Sexy tries to make a play.
Huge kill, I'm not gonna lie.
From the flash, Klaus
Oh,
able to find the
HP
first.
is too good.
So there, Mako down to 24 health.
Should be
Tapping
too
the
rough.
plant. Committing to
Oh,
this one. He
Mako.
still has 50 seconds.
Exactly. He could wrap
Klaus
around if he
is
wanted all
just
the way
gonna
to the A
go
site.
Maybe rep mid
Mako
or
does have his
to A.
ultimate, so could match him on pace, but curious to see if Mako gets a read on this.
Now, it does appear like Klaus just doesn't really have any clear idea of where Mako could have gone, so he's not taking his chances running. He's got to
30
mask his
seconds
sound
left.
for as long as possible.
Could just be a mid-wrap in through market. Try that angle of approach. If not the full cut to A, but if it's going to be the latter, he's going to have to start moving pretty damn soon. And there we go. So he's going to make the call. Curious if Mako just
Okay,
tries to rub
let's
this one.
commit to A. Mako has
He's
ult.
going to end up popping the ultimate just to try to close the
10
gap a little
seconds
bit
left.
faster.
Does he do it?
Leisure to go for a fake tap just in case Mako was ahead of him, but that won't be the
I
case.
like the fake tap. Just in case he's actually there.
Keep the ult pocketed here for now. Klaus
Okay, Mako does not
back over
invest
here
from the
to
shadows.
alley. Mako checking things out here at street. Klaus about to have an angle right in onto him. Pulls off for a moment though. Still should be favored from this position.
Has a smoke. Has another smoke actually.
Gotta wait for the tap.
Smokes down. There's the tap. Shorty's
Off.
in hand. The double smoke. Oh, tries to go for that.
Okay.
Well,
I
The
mean,
HP
the only
difference is too big.
he needed one stray. It's gonna be a Google Play clutch as SLT continue to have a chokehold on this half.
for all the suspense we've built up in the last seconds, a little bit anticlimactic given the health situation of Mako,
Oh,
but okay.
Freeing just
Yeah.
just got caught by a stray.
Wow, okay. Normally we're kind of praising Freeing for how precise he is, but overall Klaus, what an incredible clutch right before this. And even here, just not taking any chances, doesn't get rushed in. I mean, that's one of the things that people without enough experience will get caught up in, is start sprinting in. But he's constantly still trying to bait Mako out of a comfortable position.
Well, I wasn't sure if he was ever gonna use the ultimate. He's finally committed the tour de force. I mean, he was holding on to an operator for the longest time, and it's got plenty of money, but it does fire faster, and it does get you pretty much a guaranteed kill as long as it's not a wall bang. It's free. Spam
Here we
down
go.
just
A
a
full
tiny
buy
little bit,
round.
has
We
the
have the
heal.
res. But Free has been dying first a lot of the rounds.
Still not a
so
comfortable position though.
Yeah, I mean, DRX are just
See
holding
where they
positions, but
get to
unless
put
they get the
them
first shot,
into.
they're all going to have to back up and give the entire site out. given
DRX
how
this
far
time
apart
choosing
they are
not to
try and back
aggro
up for each
main
other.
and just holding position instead.
Back on the check, but Klaus is already
Klaus
dialed in on
is
the angle.
Just good for it.
You got to be that much
Okay,
faster. But
Gunman.
Kevin is this time
Punish him.
around. He's looking for the second, but
Not
Stabilize up
great
the aim,
fight.
Zuna.
Animal LP made his way
down
through
with that Vandal. So now
elbow after the
players
kill
left.
flashback.
Have a res. Maybe try to
You're
a
just
player
gonna
here at
save.
top mid, but it seems like DRX are assessing
Wow,
that is just
that's
far too
rough.
risky and
That's
not
very
worth
rough.
it. So just be freeing
Use
in Mako.
DRX.
Try to
I mean,
sit
we'll
back,
see.
hold
This
on to
is
these weapons for dear
SLT's
life.
map pick, so no.
Listen, I know
Anything can happen.
he's been to
Anything can happen.
plenty more internationals than I have, but I feel like
SLT
Termi's got a call.
Also, we haven't seen their defense.
I'm not
so
having doubts about
I'm
his
not gonna
overall
count
ability.
DRX out
Obviously,
yet,
I have
but
no position
yeah,
to do
it's-
that. I
it's
give him
looking a
all the
bit
respect,
rough.
and I get off season. This is the time to try and practice different things. But I mean,
So
at
far,
this
there's
point, you're not even
been
going to get
a
to
lot of
practice the other
aggro
half.
plays
Last
from
player standing.
like SLT
Mako finding one,
and just
spots out the
they're mainly
tailwind,
just
swing in the
winning
corner.
or like the aim
Will be
fights.
able to hold on to his weapon.
Okay,
And
Mako
Zuna just
does
can't quite
get to
close that
keep
gap
his gun.
fast enough.
He
So a
saves.
little bit of damage dealt on the back end, but ultimately, nothing going to be found here. It's another round
DRX
win,
is
up to
DRX,
9
so
now
they're,
here
like,
for
trying extra
SLT.
ways.
They're so
I mean,
calm, even once they're caught in a
we'll
door,
see.
they don't get the first
Like,
shot. It's
We'll see
I
how
am
they-
so
how they do.
curious. I get that we're seeing them
This
playing against a
map's a bit
specific
of
team,
a
but I wonder
blowout.
if they can still
But this
do it
tournament has a
during
lot of
VCT Pacific, because
blowouts.
of course the pressure a little bit different there
Sure.
again. However, today they look just as confident as they did during Ascension.
Yeah, lights are going to be a little bit brighter. Comes down to that Pacific play. Let's grab the orb here, try to cycle up maybe another dimensional drift, but 2 more rounds to be played out, this one included. I'm not sure if we're going to see that.
Stack and a full push through the wall.
Okay.
Again,
They
slight
break
change
down
in
the
pace
Sage
as
wall.
SLT continues to show.
Goes
This
to
time
take
they target
elbow
and it's a
control.
full wraparound.
Oh, they're so fast.
Right here at backside.
Okay.
Bane, the next
That
closest to try to
doesn't
maybe kill some
review
of this pressure,
any of
but
the
weaponry
DRX
again is
players.
just not there for him, and Zexy is
Freeing
so
and
damn
Bane.
fast.
They didn't have guns this round. So
Immediately,
it's just an equal round.
all opposition crumbling here on the A site. Mako,
DRX needs to win. They're the last
lone
take on
hero
the
rifle.
Parley.
Try to see if he can get something done.
I hope to see more from DRX.
Hyunmin, but Mako has now been
I
felled.
mean, so
That
far,
leaves just flashback.
been seeing
still
good things
lingering
from
around mid.
SLT.
Trying to see if
I want to
maybe
see
he
more
can
from
recover the Vandal.
DRX. Because this is
Yeah,
going to
not-
be their roster
looking
heading
too
into
hopeful
next
here.
season. And if
Oh,
they're getting
oh,
stoned by
what timing.
XLT, it's a
Not
bit,
even on his side.
it's a bit concerning.
That's a rough. It's turning into
It's
a
gonna
very
be-
rough half and a
Let's
very
see
rough
whether they
half for
can try and make this a
DRX.
10-2 half. But either
They're
way,
used to.
I think you're gonna
Nobody even
just
close to
look at
double-digit
map
frags on
2.
DRX. So sure,
No.
you could argue, yeah, the macro, it's something new that SLT's showing, but it's also just the duels. SLT's not losing them.
Yeah. I mean, DRX, it feels like they need to wake up the same way we saw Fnatic do yesterday, but they are
Yes.
a lot further gone at the moment in this map comparatively.
Okay. Last round and a
2-10,
half.
the most that they can hope
Flashback
for,
works out
still
mid.
holding on to that res, just
Again,
never
2
given an
people from
opportunity. And well, you know
DRX
what?
holding A main.
Yep, make my words, LP.
SLT is drifting back to
He's
its
got the
area.
dimensional drift.
Who's next?
Oh, well,
The timing
scout things
catches
out. Oh, good
Zexy,
wraparound from Flashback.
Yeah, really good catch there.
and
Mako able to find Clouds at the
pulling
same time. The
Klaus's
dimensional drift
attention
spotting
away,
out plenty, but on the exit,
and
Mako
punishing
just a little
LP
180
for a
pivot,
bad
but shorty from
roll.
that range, not going to really be
Alright.
able to be fired off.
Nice.
Okay.
So,
That's more
yeah,
the
looking a
DRX
lot
that
more
we are
like
used to
they're
see.
themselves. It's
Good
a Google Play
punish
flawless
on
for
a
DRX to
pretty
find their second
Bad
round
round
of
from
the half.
SLT, I think.
Sure, but hey,
They
it's
just
more than
kinda
one.
walked
They double
around
it.
and
They double their
got
score. I'll take it.
Punished
Okay, if you're
for not
looking
having
from
really
DRX's
much match
camp, I
control.
mean, overall, just countering it with their own aggression finally this time. Just assuming that SLT is going to go for some type of setup here, given that it's the last round of the half. This time it's you with the better numbers, the better trading angles. And let's see if that's something that they can carry on
Halftime.
towards to the second half.
Alright. Let's
Well,
hope
this needs to
DRX
be
gives
one
us some more.
hell of a start.
Because
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I really
say
like their
start,
roster.
but it's also
hope
just
to
gonna
see more
be
from
an
them.
absolute haul all the way to the end. You are right, it all starts with that one, but it's gonna take a little while. We've got
Oh,
fans
there's a
already
SLT fan.
starting to gather for SLT.
What's Exy doing these days?
I actually have wondered that, and I have no idea.
Because it would be great if we had Exy and Zexy
Yeah.
on like the same,
Same
team. So
team,
maybe
yeah.
like Exy as like a coach.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know,
He's
that could be-
evolved
that
to
could be fun.
Zexy. Yeah, that would be fun. Got some students skipping school, but it's to watch SVL, so
It's.
I'm
well,
not going to comment just in case the parents are watching, but
I'd be shocked if they were watching this broadcast.
oh, true.
So I think your comments are safe.
Oh, nice drawings.
Good,
of course.
good choice, kids.
There you go.
Stay out of school.
Stay. Okay, I'm not
Stay
going to
out
add
of
on to
school.
that one. Not going to be held responsible for the next generation education here on this broadcast.
Yeah.
Holy base from Achilles.
Zexy at 13,
at you.
LP at 12. On
Okay.
defense, this is a whole different
DRX
piece that you now got to figure out because the aggression
putting some
doesn't
pressure
stop.
on A main and then backing out. SLT quick to just re-clear the area.
Okay.
Okay, close.
Well,
Few white shots. The
Unable to answer
Zexy
anything
is
back there.
pushing.
On 22.
He's gonna catch
Quick
at
little
least
break
one.
here of the door, but still looking to try to get some value here in the
Close.
headhunter, but it's only 2 bullets
Just
remaining.
run away.
Just somehow managed to escape. I thought for sure he would get hounded
Has
down.
so much space.
Well, he gets one now.
Escapes and finds one, but
Bane.
yep, Bane able to find it.
LP dying to the
Bane
nade
dead.
with a slow orb.
Stuck on a slow orb.
Spike
Bane
planted.
Caught by the
re-clearing
paint
this.
shell.
He's gonna run
Zexy
into
now going to be
Zexy.
timing here
Gone.
around the
Okay.
back of B main.
Zexy maybe
And it
not
looks like
aware that
DRX
One enemy
finding
someone
the
will go and
exact
re-clear
start
that.
that they needed. Unless Zuna can pull off.
Okay, this is
1v4
looking good for
at its feet,
DRX. It's like a
clutch.
pistol which they
They are
really,
relatively
really
weak
needed.
on the DRX side. Suzuna does have a chance, but He's running out of time. It's not on his side. He's got to clear so many corners
Okay,
to get
this
through all the way to the
should
spike
be
here on the B side.
Pretty impossible to lose for
Checking the one
DRX.
side, I mean, the time pretty much already gone. Making the noise, finds the first. Mako going to be
I mean,
taken
they
down.
should be fine.
Pushing forward.
Concentrate's over.
Recon at the ready. DRX having a bit of fun
Oh,
with this one.
freeing.
That's that accuracy we were talking about with freeing. Quick little tap from him.
Okay.
DRX find the pistol they
They
so
need-
desperately needed.
They need to
Yeah,
win
this time you see DRX
a
having a
lot.
pretty good
They need
grasp,
to
right?
win
realized
this
that
round
there was a fast
cleanly
push
and
out of
have
A.
a
They
good
ditch it,
bonus
they
round.
rotate fast, and then
Win the
immediately
bonus
the
as
most
well.
important thing to me was Bane getting
have a
ahead
chance.
of Zexy to cover the flank. You realize you've given up the other side of the map. You already have a wall to block off Market anyway. The only thing that could break your position is that flank, and Bane is ahead of it, ready to cut him off.
Okay.
Wow,
Nice
it
shot
was,
from Free.
it was grosser than I thought it was.
Yes, yep. But I guess to bring it's just another day. Now,
Okay.
we do have a three-man
Close.
buy, Marshall, Spectre, and Guardian.
Facing. Okay.
Hyunmin
Yes. Nice shot from
Finally, quick
Hyunmin
tap,
to
Klaus.
shut down any
Left
level
on
of
the
aggression
floor.
from Klaus.
Two players nearby enough to try to defend this Zexy once again.
Cinder
Bit
on
of
the
a
side
walkabout
with
all the way down mid.
Shorty.
Trying to find a flank angle. We'll see if Bane notes it as well as he did in the
Dude,
previous.
Sexy
That's pretty
is
fast this
so
time.
Yeah,
fast
he's
with
already
these
through tiles.
flanks.
Satchel up over the top. Bane
Okay, Bane,
just playing
nice
off his
shot.
own recon and will find Zuna. So while this flank is
Cinder,
getting ready to come
no, the
through,
shorty
it does
betrayed
finally
him.
get noted. Bane turns
And
back
Bane
around,
again,
finds Zexy once
aware of the
again.
flank. Okay,
And already
looks like it's gonna
defenses
be
here
a
on the site have a
flawless
crumble.
unless LP
LP
the
last
Classic
one
can do
just
anything
behind
to.
the box, the classic in hand.
Does
managed
find
to stop being
freeing.
flawless.
I think that's just a
Gentleman will go ahead and
pistol.
scoop up
They
3
didn't
kills
lose
in
any
the round.
gun.
Be 2 charges away from his
Alright.
showstopper as DRX go into the
Good.
bonus.
Yeah,
Clean
again, one
little
of the big heroes of
round.
the round. It's going to
Clean
be
little
Bane.
anti-eco
Looked like it
round
was going to
from
be 60. Now
DRX.
this time, 1 or 2
Now
seconds
they need
ahead
to
of
win
it,
the
but Bane
bonus.
still has pushed through and immediately says, okay, as
They
soon as
only
my
have
teammates
one
are on the
rifle,
side,
I
my job
think.
here is done.
With
All
a
I got to do is
Guardian.
make sure we don't get cut off from behind.
And a
A
Marshall.
little bit whippy in the beginning, but he's still able to
Let's see.
secure the
Let's see
the
that.
defense here and the positions in the post.
Signs of life, some energy starting to flow there for DRX.
I mean, I think you
buy up
should
onto the Vandal for
invest
flashback.
here if you're free. You have.
Ton of
Is he
firepower
trying to buy
available
an
here to
op?
DRX.
What's
Only
happening?
freeing without
Okay, Cinder opting
say, a
to
weapon.
buy
Obviously, you hit with a
Bullshit
sheriff. They can do
Guardian
some
instead of like maybe a
wonders with
rifle.
that, but
He is the weapon.
Well, Zexy and Zuna go
Now,
like armor.
if DRX can
But
win
there
this
is no
round,
outlaw on the
they
other
can
side
delay
punishes.
that operator, that would mean so much because the moment the operator starts rotating around the hands of SLT, that's when you're in trouble.
yeah, they are quite far away from being able to afford that. Klaus as well hasn't
Okay.
been able to scoop
Take
anything yet.
market
Is
control.
Cinder, I mean, he's
Alright.
just so damn
We
distracted.
find Cinder, too
Kevin
many
just
targets for the
frantically goes
Guardian really.
bounding forward in the market. Zexy just managed to peel
Zexy,
back the
oh,
kill.
okay, Zexy.
Zexy on the corner
Okay,
check.
good
Finding
catch
Mako.
onto LP from
Damn quick
flashback.
with it.
Player standing.
Now he's the last one
Nice
standing.
from flashback,
DRX
just catching off the
looking to convert this
rotators and
bonus and
free.
freeing seals the deal
Nice
on
shot
it.
onto Zexy, seals
3K
the
from
round,
him. I
they
mean,
win the bonus.
Damn near doubled his
Hold on,
kills in that
DRX are
round.
back in.
Yeah?
He gets DRX up to 5, halfway to tying it.
Yeah,
DRX
nice
are
clean shots now
just
starting
right
to
back
come in for
to the
free.
game right now.
And all in all, good looks for DRX. Like we talked about, they get the
This is
bonus,
probably
delay the
gonna be
operator as
7.
well.
And somehow,
Oh,
some
16.
way, the first timeout call of this
And if
map
they win in a
is
round, it's
by
probably gonna
SLT.
be 8-10.
Yes, it's coming up.
You see how
Leading
the snowball works?
10-5, and they're the first timeout.
Okay,
But hey,
timeout.
I like it. It's
Actually,
proactive.
first timeout
Yes.
It
of
just
the game.
feels weird.
it does,
SLT
right?
called
the
a
fact just simply
timeout
that we haven't had one yet. But
before
SLT, I do
tell
like the
me
timeout, as
that
you mentioned, Achilles.
even after
Getting ahead of
10-2
things, you
half.
see that DRX is warming up. You see that they're starting to take
Alright.
control now that they have the initiative
Interesting
on the
choices
attacking
from
side.
Tommy.
So we do have the coaches of SLT saying, okay, we want to just calm them down, talk about it a little bit. Fans visiting from outside of Seoul as well, driving up 2 hours to come here and watch some of their favorite teams. Oh, actually, I just got it. That fan is from Seongnam, and SLT is SLT Seongnam. One of their sponsors is part of the Seongnam City office, the city district, so that's cool.
Can you like claim the trip or something and like your regional taxes since you're coming to support?
I wonder. There might be something that you can do there. Maybe they should look into it. This is not Seongnam.
Right off
It
that
does not look-
KTX ticket.
Okay, here we go.
Youngmin finally bringing the double digits for DRX.
There's an eco round from
another weapon
SLT,
advantage.
but they are nasty with Sheriff, so
No one's
I
home
wouldn't
in tiles,
exactly
but I like
fully
the
count them out.
proactive play
Okay,
from
but
SLT. Get
DRX
something
went to
jump-started
the
here on
right
this
side.
thrifty attempt.
Going
They
to
started
be
to
okay.
they've sussed this out
SLT
immediately,
does
so they are putting themselves in the
react
perfect position
really
to try to
quickly.
counteract this.
There's
It's gonna
4
come
of
down
them
to the
on
shots and
side
the
with
execution.
Sin on the
But look at
flank.
Bane, he's watching for the flank again so early.
But he's not able
Oh,
to
he
defend
loses
it.
the
I mean,
duel.
Cinder's just so damn close, has that stinger in hand, comes up with one, up and over the top of the wall, flashback turns, finds Sexy. Cinder now going to be
Mako
taken down.
catches the
Mako
flank.
mans the flank.
So that alleviates a lot of pressure
Elimination
of
there, but this
DRX.
wall is a thorn in the side of
Oh.
SLT as it
But
kind of
the
funnels them forward
wall
into one
is
angle, but that's a very nice
Kinda
shot.
helping
Take down
SLT
Hyunmin,
here.
bring it into a 3v3. Nice set up around
There's
the
2
corner.
Sheriffs and a
Flashback,
Headhunter.
watching.
What?
But LP
As I was
has,
saying,
as he drops. He draws the
Mako's
attention. Now it's all
much
down to
more HP.
Mako.
surely.
The tap, the swing, the
Oh.
shot. Mako finding one. Making the TP once again. Waiting for
Oh,
the And Mako
Wow,
gets
Mako
the clutch.
saves them. I don't watch Vel much.
Welcome to Pacific
DRX and Mako,
SLT.
who's the better
That's a
team?
lesson learned for
The
sure.
better team.
The Google Play clutch coming
I
in
mean,
for Mako.
expectations wise,
You can put on one hell of a show,
should
but you can't get
be
through the rock himself.
DRX, because SLT was a
I
tier
mean,
2 team
insane
that just
shots from
ascended
SLT.
this
Oh
year.
my goodness, well this is sped up, but
So
my
yeah,
goodness, they were
yeah,
just
ex-
sharp.
And DRX finished
Mako
third in
says
chat,
11
so
health.
most people would count DRX the favorite.
I mean, credit to Klaus. He tried to pre-fire the angle and all, had a very solid understanding of when that
Oh,
shot was going to be coming through. But okay, quick little exit. Dodges the
punished by Klaus.
showstopper. Actually does took some damage.
You will not kill
Okay,
I
my
believe.
here comes the
Either
resolve.
way, Rez is there.
I don't think
But
the
freeing now, the one
revive
punish.
actually found any value last house.
Zuna out from top mid, able to
And
find that kill.
Zuna
Klaus going to be pinged.
Trades it back, and Sexy
Sexy's
again.
just pushing down the tiles, and it's just chaos in the round.
Yeah, everyone everywhere right now, but DRX still doesn't have the site yet.
Okay.
Bane now trying to stabilize it for his team.
Pulls it to a
Down 3
3v3, but the
as he gets the
HP
kill,
is
desperately
so
trying to get the plant
low.
in, but it's not
Guys,
going to be the
the
Hunter's
random
Fury. It's going to be
wall
LP able to
by
find that
LP.
shot to take him down.
LP is slow.
Swing forward though,
Oh,
flashback playing out
flashback.
in front, catches him
Nice play.
completely off guard at Boba.
Catches us all of SLT
LP now.
off guard.
The one that needs to work a miracle.
Who's next?
Okay.
1 HP
Uses
more
the
than Mako
damage
had in the
control
previous round.
just
One
to
fewer
grab the
target to try to
spike.
deal with, but flashback has
Spots
located
LP
him.
as well.
It's a dimensional drift.
Okay.
Comes right back into main. Now we'll bring.
LP
Oh,
actually
wow.
going for
Forward.
the rotate.
Just faked him out.
Okay.
Makes him think, yeah, makes him think that he TP'd over to A.
For a second, I thought he was just running to try to save the weapon in
Oh,
desperation
no.
because he probably should.
He probably should,
Yeah, he
honestly,
should
at this
probably
point.
save.
'Cause if you have that Vandal, you've got knives and a Tour de Force behind you. You can have a decent amount of firepower going into the next round, but
Should probably save here if you're LP.
I'll
But
be happy with just the two
wants to go
ultimates,
for this.
potentially. Smoke dropping.
Nice.
As does
Huge run from
LP.
flashback.
with a 4K.
winning another big
DRX
rifle
are suddenly
round, so this
3
is
rounds
probably
away
gonna be
from
8-10.
tying this up.
And that single rifle not being carried over, these are the things that might start to hold you back when you're playing against some tougher competition. Just trying to go for the Hail Mary every time, believing that you'll just get one of those rounds to bring it back.
Yeah.
It may
Huge run from
never come.
flashback.
You're
Again,
playing
they win
against
this round,
international
probably
veterans
gonna
on
be
the other side of the
8-10.
stage.
So
But what a hero play from Flashback to push out there.
it's
That's
gonna be
another
a
thing
close
that's
game.
a little bit different.
which is
Comes
what
from
we hope for.
experience. Let's see a little TikTok play coming out. DRX.
Oh,
Oh, both
Oh,
sides. They cover
freeing
both sides and
with
Free
a
gets
green
one.
wall play.
Yep.
A bit of like the
I feel like
reverse
I'm
paper,
pretty
right?
sure we just saw this mere days ago in the Game Changers Grand Final.
Yes, we did.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure
down mid.
One of the teams
Finds
pulled
Bane.
that off. Cinder with a nice shot, though. Pushing down to bottom mid, does manage to find Bane.
Hold on.
2 teleports.
This is
Trying to evacuate
get
with. Seems like
dangerous.
he's just going to be allowed to back
especially
away.
with Blade Storm from Sexy.
And you wish you could have gotten another frag,
Okay.
another trade here, but
Sexy
DRX
gets
is going
up.
to give it to him. They know that they will still have the advantage weaponry-wise.
Nothing to hold
Cinder,
B
he's
from
just gonna go for it
SLT.
again.
Just
He's
that
getting
one
slotted
chamber
forward
trip.
here.
And of course they're
But
being
just around the
the
corner. DRX. They're just playing this very
Cinder
patiently. It's like
not
Hyunmin
being
just
quite aware that
double-taking
there
for a
could be
second,
someone there.
didn't realize.
Yeah.
Or maybe he was expecting somebody else to be pushing with him.
Marco's exploring
He's like, oh,
to
no,
A
no,
alone.
you are alone, in fact.
Oh, Klaus.
Starting to get a bit antsy on the clicks as well. Klaus a bit too
missing that
early on the
shot.
fire.
30 seconds left.
Stealing sight.
They are choosing to head the site
Paranoia's
with the tour de
hits
force.
sooner. Okay. Gets
Just
him.
Tour de Force all
Oh,
alone
and
now
Zexy
as
with all of his
every
blade
single blade
storm.
from Zexy has been expended.
Hold on.
No
Klaus
opportunity
still
for him to pick up a
does have
weapon
the
on
Tour
the
de
way.
France.
Klaus this time, it's the follow-up shot, but
10
cannot
seconds
deny
left.
the spike being planted.
Spike
But
planted.
what do you do? Zexy only down to a classic.
Klaus just has to swing forward out of
Oh,
the
and
smoke.
okay. Takes a lot of damage
Running
though.
move. Out somewhat to safety. Zexy finding a
Okay.
nice timing. Gets
Finds
a
a
punish
nice
here onto
timing to
Mako.
punishes Mako.
One enemy
Spring.
remaining.
Keeps
Freeing.
them off this diffuse.
Good kill. Klaus, no, I
Now
think
it's just the
they're a bit
headhunter.
too
8
low.
bullets to try to work with in a
Yeah,
1v2.
he shows the feed.
Tell Free.
I
wants to
can
go
show
for
it. Okay, just come to Soup if you
He's
want to
playing
watch
around
the
with him,
game with like,
draining out
you know,
all of
audio
these
gameplay and
bullets.
whatever. I can't
They're
really
taking
show the
him
feed
down.
on YouTube.
2 rounds away. DRX.
Just
Massive
do
6-round
a
win
French
streak
Soup
now.
or just
After a
check the
2 and
feed
10 half.
in the chat.
And we might have to see SLT
From
call
the
their second time
DRX.
out.
Yeah. I mean,
DRX.
this,
I don't think
honestly,
I'm very big
imagine
on
you're in
that
the coaching booth for SLT. You're feeling good. You dominate 10-2. You're like, all right, Termi's doing his thing, not calling timeout. He's going to pay for it.
I told you
And
guys.
Termi
We gotta
just
not
aura gives
count
you by
DRX
saying,
out yet.
I don't need a timeout. You got to use both to just stay alive.
It's like watching your football team just like get so many
Okay,
points
no
in the first
timeout
half
from
and then
SLT
just start
coach
throwing
either.
nothing but interceptions.
This is a
That's brutal.
pretty big round,
But SLT holding on
Hunter's
to it for
Fury
now.
for
They still do
Bane.
have a lead.
and only
Just
and
hasn't
from
been
the
getting
shadows for
bigger.
both omens.
Klaus is made. Oh, Mako doesn't check.
Oh,
Klaus turns
Mako.
back, and Mako is the one who
He's
actually
not
gets caught there on the timing.
aware.
He's not checking in towards
He's
market. A
not
bit of an
looking at market.
off maneuver there from him.
Strange.
Wall will go up. Looks off the sight line. Klaus is going to look to go up and over the top.
Oh,
It's
Zuna, I
taken down
think,
in the
does
corner by
the
Hyunmin with the paint shell.
Pin shot. I assume that was a slower.
Spike
Delivering
planted.
a kill, but he had a hell of a
Good
lot more than
paranoia,
that.
but
Yeah,
I don't
Paranoia
think
actually keeps them
Zexy
forward
and
onto the
Op can
site.
really
Exactly.
capitalize
They
off
don't want to
that.
peek this anymore, so DRX is a bit stuck right now.
Wall segment getting broken. Spot on to
Oh.
1. DRX doing the damage to try to set up a
Oh,
crossfire, but
Hyunmin
Hyunmin
finds
there in
LP.
that cubby. No way to try to flush him out. They just have to peek him and
Nice
kill him.
shot
And
from
Cinder is
Cinder.
able to get that
They're
done.
both stuck.
Sit now
They're surrounded.
into a 2v2. Dexy finding the first. Bring surrounded.
Nice
Does
handle from
fall. And
SLT.
SLT.
Nicely handled.
No further coach intervention necessary to make it happen. They get themselves their first round in this half, breaking that massive win streak from DRX.
The blunder from Mako at the start of the round is
Yeah,
going
bit-
to sting. Not only are you giving
bit
up that
like
space for free, but you're
clueless
losing
of
out on
Mako
your
there,
controller.
not
It forces
bit-
DRX to
not
just kind of
thinking
have to
that
go,
there could
go,
be
go onto
someone
the B
behind.
site.
Oh,
Sure, you get the
did
plant.
he hear the
but
Saw
door
shut,
open?
Just
Yeah.
take the check around it.
Just assumed, or assumption,
Oh.
honestly.
He didn't check.
Either way, well
He just
played
thought
at the
the door
very
was
end.
closed. Okay.
SLT
I didn't know the door was
that
closed.
both can be
Okay.
still in the cubby. They're able
That
to
makes
secure
a
that
bit
round.
more sense.
4 ultimates here available to DRX. Try to prevent SLT from getting themselves up to
Showstopper.
this match point. Oh, Hyunmin
No!
calling for the break of the door.
Oh.
Sends up the showstopper, and again, it's going to be LP tagged
Took
up, but not taken
some
down.
damage,
Up
but
now coming in,
lives.
Sexy. A quick shot. Rez immediately going to be there
Nice
once again. A
shot.
screen brings him back into the fight. Bane finds Cinder at the same
Yeah.
time. Be a
He
player
does get the
advantage
res,
inside
so
of
it's a
DRX
5v4.
for the moment.
Spike planted.
Thrown out over the top, spot onto Fring, gets the tag. SLT still trying to get their ducks in a row to get this retake started.
Sexy. You can't wallbang that, buddy.
Trying to get some reactions out from the site, but DRX stayed tucked in.
Swing in the
Oh,
corner, the
LP
judge.
the judge.
Will find Hyunmin. They know that
Oh,
that's
hold
the
on,
play now, and
Klaus.
Klaus up over the top, finding one.
Okay, punishes the
Flashback finding a
judge.
kill, the
TP
Hunter's Fury
out.
now going to be called in. Bane looking to try to see
Nice
him.
Yoru
Hold them
flash.
back, and hold them back he has. Spring and Market.
Freeing,
Eventually
okay.
steadies the spray. Catching
DRX
Klaus in the head, and
finding another
Sexy
round
now
again.
has to try to leave and keep this up in play. DRX still nipping at their heels, but SLT still in a comfortable position for the 2-round lead.
Yeah, Freeing
Where
was
can you
hoping
see
that he
the
could get the
game? You
cutoff
can see it
against
on
the
Soup.
operator. That won't be happening. So
Do
Sexy
Just
stays
look at the
alive
pin
with an
chat.
op. Not everyone's going to
And
have
you can
all the
click on
credits
that
you
link
want for
and
a
come to
full
my
arsenal,
stream,
though.
or if you can just watch the
Overall, I think,
the feed
again, it was a
if you
nice
want.
attempt from SLT to try to keep things going. But eventually, they're just not able to dive all the way through.
The
Flashback
stream's only
again,
available on
turning it
Soup
on when the team
because
needs
it's
it
the Soup
most.
league, so
to keep them
it's not
distracted.
really
Hunter's
posting
Fury
in
doing a
on
lot of work,
other
honestly,
platforms.
distracting them and
At
having
least
them
not,
hop
like,
around
with
to
the
avoid
gameplay
it.
and
You
everything.
flashback that opening. Bucky for LB. Can't afford the judge. You'll still take
Alright.
the Bucky.
Marco,
Paranoia at the ready on this corner.
ready? This Paranoia will
pushing forward.
sexy.
My ult's ready.
Not gonna get caught by it, Mako.
Okay,
Just having to
catch
hold
us
on to it
Hyunmin,
later part of this round.
but only
one of their
with the
entries
op
gone.
and the rifle.
Very solid first step for SLT to try to pull off
It actually does have blade
what
stop.
might not map out to be a thrifty, but certainly feels like one.
Yeah. It's going to be a little bit risky here.
There is danger in this round.
DRX now without
If you lose
the
this,
tip of the spear on that
they'll be
raise.
on match
They
map
have to kind
point
of rely on
for
flashback to
DRX,
make a lot
so
of noise, whether it's somewhere else on the
they
map or on the
probably
site.
need to
Right now,
win
he's
this
separated
round.
from the team for the cutoff.
the econ will be fine, but yeah, you probably don't want to lose
Set
this.
up Paranoia.
Go wrong.
Sent drone. Not gonna get a spot here as Klaus
Klaus
slotting forward on the site, has the rendezvous
can TP out if
out towards safety.
DRX doesn't like what
thinking
they.
this as the spike
they
starts to
see.
shift. Flashback trying to find an opener here at
Flashback
top
trying
mid.
to get an opening into mid.
Scamming, but Mako's gonna take it down.
Klaus just finds Mako.
Klaus just peeks back into
Let-
B main, and Mako must have been
That
in the open.
sounds
They don't
like
have options
trouble.
right now.
No, they
Oh,
certainly
Sexy
don't,
gets a
as Sexy
flashback as well.
peeks in,
Now you're
reinforces
in
that
a
top
lot
mid
of
spot.
trouble.
It's flashback now gone. 2 players left. SLT looking so well poised
10 seconds left.
to take this up to map point. Slow over towards alley. The plant coming through. Sexy
Probably
bringing
can't
out a
deny
shot,
the plant,
trying
but
desperately to find a
I
wall
mean,
bang.
it's a
Cannot
5v2.
prevent this, but they still are favored in the retake. The high
Oh,
break
Being
up
gets
two there.
2. Okay, well,
Wow.
I mean, okay,
Uh,
we're fine.
Good job, SLT.
SLT.
Great
Yes.
round win.
Yes.
But can I see that again, perhaps in slow
How
motion?
did he
that
get 2?
drag down was
That was
insane.
a pretty crazy spray down.
Aims up top and then drags it down to secure the second kill. Either way, Klaus just vibing to the music on the finisher there. Now, of course, like you said, SLT, well played. Obviously, the first pick
30
here.
seconds left.
Oh, Mako just
yeah.
re-peeks it.
The peak, but it's Sexy with the big kills. Oh,
Enemy remaining.
good thing they had 3 stacked, I guess.
Yeah. Damn. Well, 12-9. DRX needing 3 in a row to take this into overtime. Otherwise, SLT locking up their opening map here at the SVL. Check.
Okay,
Nothing
at
going to be
point.
spotted, but it's
What do we
all
have?
4 players
Blitz
being
zone.
into position to
One
counteract
away
this
for
push.
the fourth, one away from
Spot
damage
spots on the
phase
one.
for
Klaus tries
SLT.
to overstay on the
Not really
angle.
close to any outs
Makes his exit.
for
Going
DRX.
forward, just going to be connecting into the wall, but the segment's quickly going to be broken down as Mako
Klaus
on the
playing
peak, dead
the
again.
Mako gets
LP,
caught by LP.
go ahead, take down the enemy IGL. Dimensional drift now forward, just scouting all of these players out.
Zexy and the
Still a
flank.
strike in from behind on this
And
flank,
Cinder
up and over the top he
finds
goes. The
freeing as
knives
well.
not quite connecting with the op. Certainly could, but no, that one goes whizzing right past Bane.
Enemy remaining.
Oh,
Gonna be good for 1, but
1v3,
Bane
and
cannot
SLT
find
closes
anything
it out.
more. 13-9,
SLT,
a decent
13-9.
recovery attempt here from
When I'm watching
DRX,
the
but they
actual game,
cannot
it's on
stop
SOOP.
the young blood of
if you look at the
SLT
ping
from
chat,
taking their pick
You
of
can
sunset.
come to
And
my
SLT
SOOP
continued
stream
to
through that
impress
link
on
and
this map with
watch
their own
the gameplay.
interpretation. The insanity.